CBS News senior correspondent John Miller is a former assistant director of the FBI, and he's been working his sources on this deadly attack. John, what have we learned about the suspect?
Well, not much. They've been working overnight. What they've been able to glean from neighbors was that there was an ongoing family issue in this house. Neighbors said this was the son. One of the victims was his brother. His father's Carter reported, and that there had been a divorce, that there had been family problems. But certainly what we can tell is that this was not a visit to the house that turned into an argument.
Yeah.
He prepared himself with weaponry. He prepared himself with tactical gear and clothing. This is the kind of thing that he was either planning, fantasizing about first, then planning, and then literally getting dressed up for,
right.
So he could create this this person who was going to change everything.
So between his parents' home and then the school, it sounds like there's a lot of different crime scenes. I think 9 is the number I heard. How do investigators begin to sort through all of that?
Well, that's going to be complicated in that you have moving crime scenes, you have people he tried to stop, people he shot at who kept going and stopped later, you have crime scenes where people died right there and on the way, and then of course you have the secondary crime scene in the school library. They will gather up all of that evidence and process it, but again, we're not dealing with a case where we're expecting anybody to go to trial. This is really more to document what happened.
And there's no indication at this point of why he took this from his father's home to the campus.
Except that it was intentional. In the early stages of this incident, it seemed like he came with a plan at the house, and then his plan unraveled. But as we've been able to talk to witnesses, what we've learned overnight is when he's stopping people in a perfectly calm voice, he's saying, I need you to take me to Santa Monica College, you know, giving them directions how to get there. Mm-hmm. So clearly that's where he wanted it to end. And the indicators are that he wanted it to end there in the confrontation with police, because while he shot at and shot people along the way and one in the school, when he's confronted, the account we have is the police yelled at him to put down the weapon. He yelled back, but he didn't drop the gun. He intended it to end there and for it to end without him surviving.
All right. John Miller. Thanks, John.